Welcome, Dr. Sushma Singh this side. Today in Unit 16, India. Let us start this lecture with topic Development and Social Sectors. When it comes to education, India shows a rise from 18.3% in 1951 to 64.8% in 2001. But even then it continues to lag behind several other developing countries in the region. The National Policy on Education 1986 provides a broad policy framework for eradication of illiteracy, and in order to fulfill the goal of universal elementary education, the Constitution 86th Amendment Act 2002 has been passed by Parliament. A comprehensive program called Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan SSA, launched in November 2000, aims to improve the performance of the school system through a community-owned approach and to impart quality elementary education to all children in the age group of 6 to 14 by 2010. The National Program for Education of Girls at Elementary Level (NPEGEL) has been launched in 2003-2004 for providing additional components for education of girls at elementary level under SSA. The number of primary schools increased from 6.39 lakh in 2000 to 2001 to 6.64 lakh in 2001 to 2002. The National Literacy Mission was launched on May 5, 1988 as a technology mission to impart functional literacy to non-illiterates in the country in the age group of 15 to 35 years in a time-bound manner. The National Education Policy 1986, as modified in 1992, also has recognized the National Literacy Mission as one of the three instruments to eradicate illiteracy from the country, the other two being universalization of elementary education and non-formal education. Now let us start the next topic, population and family welfare. The population of India according to the Population Census of India 2001 was 1027 million, with 531 million males and 496 million females. Presently, India is going through the pace of high birth rate, low death rate. While the crude birth rate over the last 2 decades declined from 33.9 per thousand person in 1981 to 25 per thousand person in 2002. The crude death rate also declined from 12.5 per thousand person in 1981 to 8.1 per thousand person in 2002. Providing good health conditions, safe drinking water and low-cost sanitation are some of the aims of the policies and programs of the government. Another issue which is central to the welfare of the family is development of women and children. Though the women constitute about 48% of the total population of the country, they suffer many disadvantages as compared to men. Various schemes have been introduced under the National Policy for Empowerment of Women 2001 to ensure the right place for women in society. The Integrated Child Development Service (ICDS) scheme was first launched in 33 selected blocks in 1975 to promote the overall development of young children 0 to 6 years. At the same time, a number of schemes have been introduced to improve the lot of socially disadvantaged group, the scheduled castes, the other backward classes, and the minorities. Now let us have glimpse on the conclusion of the lesson unit. Compared to the state of economic stagnation in the decades before independence, India had come a long way in terms of economic, social, and human progress. In the first half of the unit, we have seen the development approach that India followed since independence till the early 1990s, which was a turning point for Indian economy. India decided to go in the path of globalization, liberalization, and privatization with the adoption of new economic policy in 1991. The second half of the unit deals with the shifts that have taken place in the trade, finance, and industrial sector since 1991, and also an evolution of the reforms in various economic and social sectors. Such an assessment leads to the conclusion that economic progress is not the only priority of the economic policies of India, but human and social development also are equally important. India has to achieve a lot more in relation to economic, human, and social progress of her people. Here we want to close this lecture as well as we have come to the end of the unit. Thanks for listening.